make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. The power of kind words, man. So, Troy Polamalu, Brian McFadden, and Patrick Peterson on the All Things Covered podcast. And Troy Polamalu did something. He did something by sending Brian McFadden, or giving Brian McFadden a Christmas card. And Brian McFadden was going through it at the time. And what he said and did was very, very interesting because he let him know how much of an important person he was. And Troy Polamalu is, from what I've seen, he's been known for great gestures and great loving things. So what I'm gonna try to do is play this. I might upload it, but if I can't upload it, I'll play it. But I'm gonna play it right now.
Twice, my career pretty much ended prematurely.
Hold up.
So remember this letter right here, Troy, as you entitled it, Matt Daddy. This was my last year in Pittsburgh, which was 2011. I was dealing with a lot of adversity. I tore my hamstring twice. My career pretty much ended prematurely. Troy gave me a letter, a Christmas letter. So to my dear brother, Merry Christmas. I am so grateful for our friendship. Continue to persevere, and you will have the greatest spiritual benefit, better than any ring or award can offer. Of course, thousands of people won't be able to witness your spiritual battle, but God sees all. I watched and learned from you. You continue to persevere in humility. For this, I look up to you. I love you, brother. Merry Christmas, Troy. I keep this letter in a safe. And oftentimes, for me personally, I read it. Then the reason why I read it, bro, is because you didn't have to write me this letter. At all. You didn't have to really pay attention to what I was dealing with, bro. You know, I went from being a starter to not even practicing. And that hurt because there was nothing I could do about it. Football was my love, dog. And when I felt like I couldn't do it no more, I was lost. You know, it's sincere for me because I don't want to get emotional, but when you love something for your entire life and it's no longer there, and you don't think people are paying attention to what you're going through, and when you receive something like this, a gesture of sincere words, like I said, bro, I keep this till this day in a safe. People see you sacking quarterbacks, getting interceptions, but this is who you really are, bro. I know when you gave it to me, I told you thank you, but I didn't get a chance to really tell you how much this meant to me.
I still really mean those words, man. I felt so unworthy to be in these positions where I was kind of like ushered in front when I realized like things that matter, not like Super Bowl trophies, not the things that a lot of people admire, especially in our profession, like real men and how they deal with diversity. Those are the things that I really admire. Thank you for being that example, man, and thank you so much for sharing that.
Remember this letter, right?
So yesterday, I gotta think. I mean, Troy Polamalu is a great guy, and that was a great moment because it's. So yesterday was Father's Day, and one of a coworker of mine, he's a really cool guy. He lost his daughter not too long ago. And I sent him a happy Father's Day, like GIF or whatever. Cause I was like, man, because like close to a year ago, my lady's son died. And when Mother's Day came, uh, she had this question and was like, "Am I still a mother?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But I got it. I understood. And when I sent him this thing for Father's Day, because that was on my mind, uh, he sent me back a message like, "Thanks for, I appreciate you just to know somebody thinking about me." And that thing with Troy, people forget what other people go through. People forget to look at what other people might be going through. People forget to let a person know that, yeah, I see you. I see you. Don't think what you're doing, you feel like you're doing it in the dark, but it's actually in front of everybody. But few people have I guess, the courage, the guts to tell somebody, yo, you know, even when you feel like you're losing, you matter. Even when you feel like it's going downhill, I'm proud of you for how you dealing with your adversity. And unfortunately, sometimes we got to get out of our own way in life and get past that idea that, I'm going through something too, so I'm not paying attention. Nobody's saying something to me, so why should I say something to anybody else? That's not cool. You know. Sometimes you got to be the person that you wish you had, or you know, you wish what was available when you were going through something. Because when Brian McFadden said he keeps that in the safe, we don't realize what's precious to a lot of people. Um, and I tell another story. I Before my grandmother died, I asked her to write out all of her recipes, right? Because I wanted them. But I didn't just want the recipes. I wanted her handwriting because I knew it was, I didn't know it was going down, but we were kind of preparing for the future. And one day, I had an apartment at the time. One day, somebody who's supposed to be a friend of mine, to let you know where I stay, I got to know you. Somebody who was supposed to be a friend of mine stole that small cookbook of recipes. That was the most priceless thing in my life. My other grandmother passed years prior. She had this cross. Somebody stole this little silver cross. That was one of the second most precious things in my life. And I realized at that point, people don't care, and people don't know what it means to people, and people don't know what people covet and think is a treasure. So at the end of the day, when you use kind words, and somebody keeps kind words in the safe, he would be crushed if somebody took that from him because that means more to him than gold. And what I'm getting at is some of you people mean more to yourself and other people than gold. And if you feel that way about somebody, you need to let them know that you treasure them like that. So, because you don't know when it could be snatched away. I'm going to leave it at that. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.